Tengo que volver a ver la serie, pero es que me da una pereza, ¿no?
¿Pero desde el principio viste?
No, desde donde estaba. Desde el principio, qué coñazo, si eso no acaba nunca. Bueno, Aarón, ¿vas a ir ya por el país caro o cómo va la cosa? Tranquilo que te atragantas, ¿no?
Como siempre. ¿Que te piensas que voy a ir yo a por tu país?
No, pero por el tío, por el tío.
Si te he dicho que te voy a meterlo ya.
Tú vas a meterlo ya.
Yo siempre lo he metido.
Métete, tío.
Hostia, qué rayada, tío.
Voy a meterle yo.
¿Por qué?
Que me metí a este dinamita.
Ah. Ah. Uy.
Ojo, un varón. You lucky
Pues sabes que dependiendo de lo que no te da. Si Loki no se entra.
Joder, que eran, macho. No sube una puta piedra, gilipollas en el agua, ellos.
A mí es que me da una pereza empezar ahora el de Witcher otra vez, tío.
Claro, y una piedra de 1 metro y no la salta, tío, el tonto. Se folla Jennifer, pero no sabe saltar una piedra ahí. Está ya cojones. Me cago en tus muertos, tío.
Madre mía. Me ha dormido más roto que...
¿Qué?
Que me han metido ante una paliza, que me he cargado unos bandidos, pero me han dejado más reventado.
Igual si no habrá empezado ni la partida, ¿sabes? Y yo estoy a punto de empezarla ya. Estarás mareando fijo.
¿Sabes?
¿Lo ves? ¿Lo?
Judging by that ugly gob,
Pero
you must be Henry.
What do you
¿Qué
want?
cojones es este?
soy yo.
Miller Peshek described you in detail, and he
No
was
sé por qué el
also
tonto este
pretty
sigue
clear
diciendo lo de
about what we
Pokémon
should do
escudo
to
y
you
espada
to
y
jog
luego va
your
como la
memory.
mierda.
Huh? I don't understand.
They nursed you back to health at the mill, and somebody
Pero
had to
este
pay
juega
for
en...
it. Or have you hit your head again? I can't
juega en la
even
Switch.
remember that.
O este tío juega de verdad.
Eso es
Well, don't
Puedes jugar
worry.
online con la otra.
We know it's you.
Es la Switch.
Claro.
Además como que va muy bien, ¿no?
I don't have the money on me. Can Peshek wait a few more days?
He can wait for a little while.
¿Sale Shiny?
I could do with a bite to eat.
Porque sale en Shiny.
Tú muerto, me ha despertado recolector de dudas. Tu puta madre.
Le ha tirado
Hostia
una
puta, hostia
Master Ball.
puta.
¿Por qué?
Porque habrá alguna manera de conseguir Master Balls o... yo qué sé.
Master Ball.
Pero no entiendo muy bien.
Master Niga.
What?
Hasta luego.
Ahí.
Y no es legendario ese.
No.
No.
I need starting to eat. I'm feeling real hungry.
6 Shinies en una hora. Estoy de padre.
¿Qué cojones es esto, tú?
Ahí estos son planos, ¿verdad?
Claro.
Oh,
Marico, marico.
este es Shiny, ¿no? ¿También? ¿Es negro? Estás de coña.
Sí, es ahí.
No, ese es hembra, macho.
Es ahí.
No Shiny. Y mira, si el tío no ha mutas. No me mientas, tonto, además no tiene las estrellas. No me mientas.
Yeah.
Cristian, ¿cómo has dicho?
Le digo a María, cuando registre a alguien no cojan mierda. Y he abierto el inventario y hay 70 espadas de madera, ¿sabes? De mierda ellos. Hostia, tío.
¿Jugando
¿no?
la misma partida o qué coño?
Y yo pues que he hecho una partida plus, loco. y se lo está pasando ella. Y
Ya,
yo
pero
estoy, yo estoy haciendo misiones de mierda secundarias, ella se pasa la historia.
Ah, yo que sé, a lo mejor quería pasarse ya todo, ¿sabes? O sea, todo, ya me entiendes. Que no toque su partida, ¿o?
No, no,
Y estabais usando distintas.
sí, que va, sí, ella quiere hacerse la historia ella y dice que le gusta la secundaria las de los contratos. Las típicas.
Ujú.
O sea, que autorraya cuando le ha tocado coger a Siri con los poderes a veces que se te transporta todo raro.
Yo lo que no sabía es que a medida que avanzas en el juego, Siri empieza a tener más poderes.
Y yo loco.
Sí, hostia,
Claro.
pero eso... Pero si te lo dicen de usarlo. Los nuevos,
Claro,
¿no?
sí, lo
Pero a
usa,
mí
claro,
no,
claro.
porque los consejos no me los daba. Yo sé que
Ah.
hay algunos ataques que yo no los hacía por el tema de...
Había uno que
Ah.
te pegaba detrás del tío y le ejecutaba, ¿sabes?
Ujú.
Lo chetado. Más chetado que mis cojones. Soy nivel 60 casi ya, ¿sabes? Hay como un agua.
God be with you.
Uy, coño. Uy,
Y yo,
coño.
cuidado, está
I'm
bien.
looking for a stable boy from
Que
Neuhof.
te mueres ahí.
Then why aren't you looking for him at the stud farm?
Because he fled from
Que te
there and
va a
supposedly went to
morir.
see some charcoal burners.
He didn't come here. You'll have to try elsewhere.
Farewell.
Tus muertos carboneros que te meto la espada en la yugular,
Y se me con los carboneros, no te metas. Ya tengo todos los... Acordáis de los interrogantes del mapa, ¿no?
Sí.
Ya tengo todos los de huerto blanco, en un momentito.
White.
White huerto.
Good day to
Hostia
you.
puta, vaya susto me he
What
pegado.
do you need?
Bastardo me llama, hijo de puta, Que me abandonó mi madre,
Why
hijo de
aren't you
puta.
looking for him at the stud farm?
Because he fled from there and supposedly went to see some charcoal burners.
Porque le abandonaría a
Well,
su
he didn't
madre y
come
eso
here.
quiero leerlo yo en el libros.
Farewell.
Más mentirosos estos gilipollas. ¡Hostia!
Good health to you.
Could you help me?
Misión
Depends what you
imposible.
want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger,
Ah, no,
a stable
qué
boy
putada,
from
sabía que
Neuhof.
era de gente.
They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Con un porrito
Sorry,
en la mano
there's
yo
never
me
been
lo
a lad called Ginger around
lío.
here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late. But that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice.
Esa
So
raya
how
de
about helping me
coca que
out?
me metí
Calm
yo.
down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry.
Pues ya tengo hecho
You're not
esto,
the
ahora vamos a
first to be
Belén.
asking about
Tierra de
him.
nadie.
And the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch.
Y en Belén,
Although they were
cuidado.
generous with their
En
silver.
Belén hay más
They
cosas
didn't happen to say what they
que...
wanted him for.
But they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Mi hermano tocaba el otro
Do you have
día.
any idea
Se ve
what
que
else?
famea Manu pasó por aquí por el lado de la
You said he
puerta
was
y
friends with
bostecé
the
como ahora y
charcoal
haciendo un
burners?
ruido todo raro.
Well,
Abro la puerta,
you'll definitely
abrió la puerta,
find some in
tocaba
the
diciendo que
forest
quizá había
between
escuchado.
Neuhof and Ujet. There's good spots around
Hostia,
there.
tío, tú
That
cagado,
forest is huge. I could
Qué
spend
puto
weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's
Has
charcoal
cagao
burners,
que
there's always
cagadín.
water nearby.
All right.
Take care now.
Y yo estoy comiéndome la mejor merienda del mundo. Patatas fritas con mayonesa caliente.
Merienda a las 7:30.
A las 7:30,
Y la cena. Bueno, en verdad, porque la cena vamos a comerla. Ratage.
¿Ríe?
Do you retouch?
¡Ojo! Los agentes están. Ah, no, Whisplas. Bueno, que la mata.
Ay, que me muero.
Yo me estoy comiendo carne seca. Yo cuidado.
Y yo que se me ha atragantado algo, Ay, que me ha dado hipo. Eso por comer rápido,
Qué pesado.
No, pero en serio, además de verdad.
Le voy a preguntar a Dani cuando venga.
Y yo que comí muy rápido, que me trago la pata. Ay. Y empiezo a vomitar ahí. Ay. Ay.
Follow the river.
Ay. Me muero. Ay.
A mí me pasa siempre que me pongo así. Hostia, pero tanto.
Broma,
Vino barato.
Ay. Ay. Me vomito.
Fíjate que me molaría hasta que sacaran otra película de cómo entrenar a tu dragón.
Yeah!
Qué vale,
Me molaría seguir, en plan, ver los demás mayores, tío.
Pluca. Pluca.
Oye, otro día.
El arte de equilibrar las notas.
Ay. Ay, otra vez. Oye, me cago en Dios. Pues a mí nunca me pasa, tío, porque yo no como rápido nunca, tío. Bueno, una buena polla si me la como rápido, pero ya está.
Pero si comer ahí bien y que te vea ahí limpio ese es lo mejor que hay hoy.
Sí, sí, ya ves, sobre todo para que te dé hipo la polla, ellos, que el diafragma te vaya ahí, pues ahí está bien.
Que no es hipo. Si a mí se me. Yo lo hago una o dos veces y se acabó.
A lo mejor no es eso del hipo, pero yo qué sé. Igual te estás muriendo, ¿sabes?
No sé, a ti igual te habrá dado hipo, a mí es
No, yo hay hipo, te lo confirmo que hay hipo.
Ya. Pero a mí algunas veces también me ha dado. Es que hipo como tal no me da. Porque hipo es eso de que no se te quita, ¿sabes lo que digo? Que te cuesta más que se te
Por la cara, hipo puedes tenerlo 2 minutos o 3 horas.
Bueno, pero es que 2 minutos ya es más de lo que me da a mí. Lo noto. A mí me da una o dos veces y ya está.
Que sí, pero que el hipo puede pasar también así, que te dé un rato y ya. Ay, mira, yo todavía sigo, ¿sabes?
A mí eso alguna vez también me ha pasado de cuando. A mí eso mi abuela dice que es cuando has comido bien.
Claro, hazle caso a tu abuela. Mi abuela dice que, yo qué sé.
Las abuelas lo saben todo. No te hago
Ahí
caso
está.
a ti.
Yo
Tu
también
abuela
lo había
dice-
escuchado.
Escúchame, tu abuela dice almóndiga, ¿sabes lo que te digo? O sea, que no le hagan mucho caso.
No, mi abuela dice pelotita.
Pelotita, entonces sí, ahora sí tiene.
Que digo que yo también he escuchado que es cuando comen bien, pero también cuando comen rápido.
Ahora,
Yo he oído siempre cuando comer bien. A ver, comer bien a lo mejor es comer rápido porque tienes hambre. ¿sabes?
exacto, eso te iba a decir. Ay,
Pero de todas maneras yo he comido lo más lento que he comido en mi vida. Es más, hay a veces que he comido nada, cualquier basura, ¿sabes? Un polvorón y me ha entrado la mierda de eso.
igual, Cristiano, a lo mejor te va a petar un riñón.
Es más probable eso que lo de comer
Good
rápido.
health, dear.
Por la cara.
Además, si yo no como rápido, que te lo diga la.
I'm looking for
Ahora
ginger.
mismo
No
no
come
como.
rápido,
Do you know anything
Seguro que
about
no.
it?
Que tiene que parecer un puto cerdo comiendo,
What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Yo no sé cómo
Well,
come,
you'll
pero
have to
espero que
go
cuando me coma la
somewhere
boca me la
else to
coma.
find him. He doesn't come
Bien.
here much.
Ay, que vomito.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you
Encima
think
me
he
ha
had a
comido,
hand
me ha traído
in
mi
it?
madre. Bueno, nos ha
What
traído
to
mi
say?
madre un paquete de Doritos de
He
los
ran
que
away,
me han
but
dado.
on the other
Me
hand,
lo
it seems he
como- me lo
stabbed
como
one of
con
the
la
attackers.
salsita esta mexicana que
Well,
me regala, que
when
me
you
llevo.
put it like
¿Está
that,
de buena?
it's clearly urgent business. I do know him.
Llévate esta,
Not
Cristian, si quieres,
personally,
anda.
but I've seen
Hostia
him
puta.
around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Talmberg. Somewhere by the castle.
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. I'll be with you.
Cristian, ¿te ríes?
Que sí.
Te ríes así, a ver. Exagerado.
Pones y la foto que ha subido el Hansaidi es.
Hansaidi, a ver.
¿Cómo coño se llama?
El Hansaidi.
Y la Catherine Maxi esta que no se hace mayor, tío. Es brutal, las actrices así famosas, tío, que tienen pasta. Es brutal, tío, pasan.
Que se haga vieja. Y yo, la madre de Velasco, que parece, yo qué sé, una mil del porno.
Yo no, me he dado cuenta y digo, me cago en la puta.
Sacas con pajote Cristian en los otros niños.
Yo vas a mirar, eso al fin. ¿Sabes que se ha empezado el de Witcher? ¿Te lo ha dicho nadie?
¿La serie?
No, no, ¿qué coño?
¿Tú muerto? Que yo no, ¿qué está pasando?
A lo mejor está viciado, a lo mejor yo. O a lo mejor no.
Hago en su puta madre, tío, qué pesa.
Manuco a las madres, no. ¡Ay! Y una vez soñé lo que el futuro me deparaba y empatando lo mío y acabo de quitarle la tusión. Polito y polito.
Mira que el sí, a la verdad, en verdad, es un muy aburrido, pero tiene sus momentos. El típico meme que hay en internet que tiran para uno y de repente hay un típico barco ahí pegando.
Uf, cago en la puta, que casi me matan los putos bandidos de los cojones estos gilipollas. Cuando te van 3, es imposible ganar, ¿no? Hostia puta, coño.
¿Te imaginas, José, ahí al Geralt, o sea, al Henry Cavill, ahí hablando con la Jennifer, con la actriz, digo? Diciéndole, guau, pues yo juego al The Witcher. Y en verdad...
Y la tía pensando, esto es friki este, ¿sabes?
Sí, o no, el friki este. Y luego en Twitter, tío, en plan, todo el rato.
Lo de cuando se miró con Siri, ¿sabes? Eso me dio un mal rollo. Que se miraban y se reían, digo, uy, 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 uy.
Ah, ya ves, esa escena.
Digo, espérate.
¿Cuántos años tiene la Siri? 18. Bueno, let's go.
Y
yo.
ya no sabes lo que voy a decir.
Te has reído y tal.
No, no, sí.
Ha hecho...
No, me ha hecho no sé por qué le ha hecho mamá igual, cabrón. Es que me ha dado el hipo igual. Y luego me río.
¿Sabes lo que te voy a decir, tío? Ah, sí, en Twitter. Que decía una pava en plan en los comentarios, ¿lo has visto? Eso de...
I'm
no sé
looking
de
for
qué va esta
Ginger,
serie,
a stable
no me
boy from
interesa,
Neuburg.
no sé qué, no sé
Then
cuánto,
why don't you
pero
look for him
llega
at
y
the
se tiene
stud
un
farm?
rabo
He
que la
was
voy a ver
there,
solo para...
but now they say he's hiding amongst some
Y estaban un
charcoal
montón de
burners.
tías diciendo...
Where did you hear
que
that?
no sé qué,
Anyhow,
que vaya
there's
rabo
no one of
que
that
tal.
description here.
No sé,
Try
vaya,
asking
tiene
somewhere
Pues
else.
ya. Ay, gomito.
Ay, no, madre mía.
Y ahí yo dejadme que estoy en una misión secundaria.
Y yo ahí con el flipando con la... como pelea, tal, no
Where will I
sé
find
qué,
it?
y hay algunas que hacen ahí, van,
When you travel upstream, you're sure to run into more charcoal burners. But charcoal burners
Es
can
que
be
tú
found
imagínate-
everywhere there's trees and
Escúchame.
water. So
Imagínate al que era el que coge a la Siri, ¿sabes? Es que,
Look,
es que
a terrible
escúchame,
crime's been committed at
la
Neuburg,
parte
and Sir Radzig wants the culprits
aparece la
found.
siguiente temporada
And here
coja.
you
¿sabes?
are
Me cago
making
en
it
la
harder for me.
you don't look like someone from the garrison to me.
A ver, que yo
Go
en
and
verdad
try
le
that
daba-
on someone else.
But I really am.
Of
Pero
course
verdad,
you are,
¿verdad?
and I'm the Queen of
Tú
Sheba.
imagínate, Cristian,
Clear
tú
off
imagínate
and
que-
stop wasting my
que
time.
están follando con alguna de las series, que
Well,
seguramente haya,
good luck.
a no ser que tengan
God
pareja
be
o
with you.
algo. Bueno, y ni eso, ¿sabes? Imagínate que están follando y se ponen a hacer Geralt, el Henry y la coña están follando y empieza a poner la voz de Geralt, ¿te imaginas? La voz ahí toda sensual. ¿eh?
Good health to
Bueno,
you.
quién sabe, igual. El Henry Cavill creo que no tiene
Where are you
novia,
hiding
no estoy
Ginger?
seguro.
What?
Igual sí, pero no ha dicho nada.
Don't try that
A
one
ver,
on
que
me.
puede
I
ser,
know he's
pero
friends
los
with you and
actores
your
así tan
brother.
famosillos y tal,
I need to talk to him about the massacre at the stud farm. He's the only
Y que yo
witness.
sepa, el Henry Cavill ni sube fotos con ninguna pava ni nada. Pero es el
First,
típico
you have to
pavo
deal
así
with
que va
those
a su
two
rollo,
bandits who've been
muy
asking
friki.
about
Que es un friki, que es un friki. Ya está, y yo, escúchame que me pasan los gallos, tío. Que es un friki, ya está. Que se ha demostrado que tiene 200 horas de Witcher, no me jodas yo. Que me lo imagino en su casa diciéndole al entrenador, venga que hay que entrenar para la serie de Witcher. Espera, espera que estoy terminando la misión, ahora vamos, ahora vamos. Hostia, tío.
Ah, bueno,
Alright,
ahora tendría
I'll deal with
excusa, en plan, en vez de decir estoy
I'm glad
jugando,
to hear.
diría estoy
Que
preparando el personaje.
estoy practicando, ahí está,
I'd
estoy
say
preparando el
they're
personaje.
somewhere between here and our
Y
neighbors
yo, pues yo vi una
upstream.
entrevista,
There's a
que
place
una
there where
entrevista no, lo
poachers
que he
used to
dicho,
meet before we
el
came
ejercicio
here,
que hace,
but
él
it's
dice
abandoned.
que le viene bien
The
unos
path
cuantos
to it
ejercicios
leads
porque
straight from
hay
the
veces que
stream.
le dan espadas de verdad, tío,
Try
de
looking
acero,
around
enteras,
there.
tío.
Alright, I'll have a look there.
Cristian, yo
Thank
creo que
you.
cojo una espada de acero de verdad y me quedo clavado en el suelo. Yo no podría, creo, con una espada de esas, Escúchame, una espada de acero tocha de esas que te cubre toda la espalda. No, toda la espalda no, que le cubre toda la espalda a Geralt, ¿sabes? Al Henry. Escúchame, la puedes coger, pero tú no puedes levantarla como ese tío la levanta.
Nosotros necesitamos daguitas ahí para pinchar.
A ver, es que depende del tipo de espada y lo que pese y tal.
Escúchame, que él dice que son espadas de verdad. Él dice, tú miras a Henry, ¿vale? Mira, va el visa que tiene, dice que le cuesta cogerla. Que le cuesta cogerla a él, ¿sabes? Que come lo menos 4000 calorías al día, Cristian. Que me estoy comiendo yo un plato de patata, que a mí me da esa espada y se me parte el pecho.
Y yo, relax, que te parece que estás cabreado y todo, ¿eh?
No, no, aquí estoy. Estoy comiendo una patata con hipo y pegándola a unos tíos. El juego lo tengo a lo menos 200 de volumen, ¿no? Y no escucho bien. En plan, hablo alto por eso. Nah, en verdad es que voy a pegar, me enfado. Ay, Dios mío.
¡Loco! ¿Por qué no me dejas salir de aquí? ¿Qué te deja? Le das otra vez al botón y ya. No, no, no. ¿Tú quédate? A saber a qué.
Escúchame, ¿qué haces? What the fuck? Buh. Y escúchame, en The Witcher lo que no me gusta, las caras están iguales, impresionante, tío. Ay. Ay. Hay que hablar con un tío y el de al lado tiene la misma cara ahí. Ay. Me cago en los muertos del hipo, ellos. Claro, por comer rápido. Ah.
¿Y dónde polla están los...?
El Manuel, le gusta mi huevo, le gusta mi huevo. Manuel, le gusta mi huevo, mi huevo, mi huevo.
Y yo como polla voy a encontrarlo, tío. ¡Ay, ya lo he encontrado! ¡No, chifla, gilipollas, retrasado, gilipollas!
No es lo mismo estar al fresquito que estar al Fred Hitchcock.
Son más antiguos que... ¿Quién? ¿Me has entendido?
No, porque no te escucho.
Que son más antiguos que estar...
La verdad que tú lo dices. Se ríe.
Se ríe.
Mano, a ti cuando te pica un peso en casa, te arrasca con la mano, te lo empiezas a chupar.
Momento.
Me contesta, en serio.
Is that all you've got? No more fooling around.
Yes. ¿Tú qué nivel eres?
Shit! Peace! Jebant! Cunt!
Pero bueno. Que me están dando pegado.
Way off!
Puto muerto. Que me esquiva.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Ay. Hostia, cuidado, Tío.
¡Uah! Le rompió el cuello.
Rompió, a ver.
Mira, Manu, lo que pasa. Un presupuesto para el Iván, 529 euros.
Toma, hostia, al otro le piso la cabeza. Ya decía yo que no hacía nada de daño, José, porque tenía una espada que necesito fuerza 9 y yo tengo fuerza 5. Entonces le estaba blandiendo que le estaba haciendo así como... Ay. Y no mataba a nadie por eso, porque me estaba pegando un tío con un puñetazo y yo con la espada, ¿sabes? Digo, el tío esquivándome. Me cago en la puta. Qué miedo, yo en verdad, esto aquí por la noche, tú.
Ay.
Claro, ya decía yo que no hago nada de daño, a ver. Pues te voy a robar. Groche.
Dos gitanos, ¿eh?
Que son unos bandidos. Y me han dicho de matarlos y me he puesto por la noche. Y a uno le rompió el cuello y al otro pues le metió un puñetazo. Mientras estaban durmiendo en su camping.
Camping rosa, ¿sabes?
Y su espada. Ah, míralo. Hijos de puta, le tengo que forzar. No tiene ganzúa. No me jodas. No tengo ganzúa, me cago en su puta madre.
WhatsApp del tonto Libán no lo tengo.
Ah, mira, José, lo que sí puedo es mejor... Vale, vale, para... Lo otro es de afilar la espada. Pero, por ejemplo, para la armadura si es como el de Witcher, que le metes como una cosa.
Toma, llévate esta.
Voy.
Ay, qué bueno.
Y voy a robarle su comida.
Y yo soy gitano, hermano.
Caballo.
Ay.
Coño, qué susto.
Y yo, Cristian,
Ajá.
¿qué tal Nochebuena, tío?
Tope.
Súper divertida, ¿no?
Estuvo bien, en verdad. Yo me lo pasé bien.
¿En serio?
Mira, sí.
Pues yo creo que ha sido la peor Nochebuena de mi vida, hermano.
¿Y eso?
Ya te contaré, cuando estemos más de chill hablando y todo el rollo. Pero vaya que vas a flipar,
Yo, mira, vino el chaval este que te dije. Yo me estaba peinando. Salí, le saludé y tal.
Y te robó.
No, lo conocí, iba ahí todo bien vestido, ahí con su...
Y un negro bien vestido.
¿Era el típico negro suave o era el típico negro que...
Tío, o sea, me cayó bien, tío, era buena gente. Y luego, no sé, era amable y tal, o sea, me refiero, era buena gente. Y iba bien vestido. O sea, es que yo pensaba que iba, ya ves tú, yo iba con camiseta, se va pantalón estándar y camiseta y ya.
Yo fui con uno para quedar una sudadera y la gorra, tío.
Cuidado con la gorra, el
Con la gorra, así fui a Nochebuena, chaval. Y estuve con los cascos puestos en la cena, ellos. O sea que ya te imaginarás el panorama, Cristian.
Yo eso, vino el chaval, bajaron un perro, pedí el kebab.
Que vas para Nochebuena, eso es lo mejor, ellos.
Es que, ¿sabes qué pasa? Que ellos iban a tomar gambas y tal, que a mí no me gusta. Y también iban a comer pollo por el tema de que no puede comer y tal. Entonces me dijo mi madre, ¿tú qué quieres que te compre para cenar? Y dije, hombre, yo como comprarme, prefiero comprarme un kebab. Mira, a ver si está abierto y me lo pido. Total, que me lo pedí. Vino el hombre y eso, y me lo comí allí con ellos. Y luego el chaval este se trajo también, hizo arroz, que era arroz todo raro, no sé, la bueno, todo raro no, parecía, picaba y no tenía nada así muy especial, en plan, no tenía ni trozos de pollo ni cosas raras, o sea, me refiero, así me entiendes, que no era el típico arroz con un montón de cosas, sino que era arroz, tenía ahí unas cuantas cosillas y era así como tirando a amarillo, pero no era amarillo fuerte, sino rollo a naranja, y picaba de la hostia, y se ve que era típico de donde él vivía, no sé qué rollo. Lo probé, estaba bueno, luego al día siguiente comí también un poco más, lo dejó ahí en una fiambrera. Y nada, estuve hablando ya un rato con él y tal, y mi madre, mi padrastro y tal. Y luego me puse a jugar con el Dani al Fortnite y al Smite. Ya está. ¿Mola, no? ¿Qué? Estuvo bien, en verdad.
No, mejor que la mía estuvo, te lo digo en
Por
serio.
lo menos me sentí así rollo Navidad, porque como el chaval ese no tenía familia y todo el rollo,
Tenía familia pero no aquí.
eso, no tenía familia aquí, y iba a pasar la Navidad solo. Entonces, como le dijeron que viniera, pues quieras que
Eso
no.
está de puta madre por parte de tu madre, en verdad.
Claro, bueno, y de mi padrastro. Por eso te
Bueno,
digo
de tu
que
padrastro.
realmente hicimos más que es la Navidad, que es compartir y todo el rollo, que muchas otras familias. Pues, aunque sea todo cutre, ¿sabes? Porque éramos 5 personas, pero bueno.
Loco. Nosotros éramos menos, creo. No éramos más o menos eso.
God be with you.
5 también, ¿cómo vais a hacer 5, loco? Si solo tú y tu novia seréis ya 2 personas.
Mi novia no vino.
Lo que son dos personas, ¿sí?
Ah, tu novia no vino. Ah, en la Navidad no.
Mi novia
You
estuvo
don't
con
have to
su
worry
familia.
about those bandits anymore.
Pensaba que os habéis juntado.
I've dealt with them.
Really?
Nos juntamos, pero después,
I suppose I have to
cuando
take your
terminamos
word
de
for
comer y todo eso.
If you want
Para ya
proof,
para
I
venir a
can
mi
take you
casa,
to
¿sabes?
them. Maybe I should have bought you their heads.
La cena.
I'll take your word for it.
No, yo con su familia no voy.
All right. A
Pero
bargain's
si
a
en su familia
bargain.
son lo menos 30 o 40
Ginger
personas,
is
anda ya
hiding
andando.
Por
out
eso
in a
digo que
ruined
mi
hut
familia
not
más o
far from
menos,
here.
no lo mismo, pero
You go
en la
along
zona
the
está
road
una
to
vez y
Uzis
somos unos
until you see a
cuantos, ¿sabes?
path
Digo,
to the
por eso
right
digo que me
that
extrañaba
leads
que
to a
fuerais
small
5.
spring. There's an overgrown path that leads
Nosotros
from
somos
there
siempre en
right to where
Nochebuena.
Ginger is.
Somos
Keep your eyes
mi abuela, mi
peeled.
abuelo, mi tío,
You
mi
could
tía,
easily
yo,
miss
mi
it.
madre, mi
Good.
padre y mi hermano. Ya
Thanks for
está.
your help.
Bueno, pues sois más que
God
nosotros.
be with you.
Yo este año el que menos gente ha estado en mi campo en Nochebuena, pero normalmente estamos... Vamos, hemos estado igualmente. A ver.
Ahí hice 300.
No, pero espérate.
Pero porque en tu campo.
Es que mi abuelos viven en Cabra y tienen un apartamento en Cabra donde vivo al lado de mis tíos.
En un pueblo de aquí al lado.
Y tienen un campo, que vamos, un cortijo con su piscina, con su huerto y todo eso, su huerto.
Para bañarse en Nochebuena ahí.
Y pues eso, y allí pues se van prácticamente todos los días, están allí por la mañana, después se vuelven otros días. Y los domingos siempre, por ejemplo, vamos a comer allí.
¿Cortijo para vosotros que es un chalet, básicamente?
¿Qué?
Cortijo para vosotros es un chalet.
Básicamente.
Es que no sé, ¿no? Digo,
Ay,
ya
no.
vais a ir por llamarle cortijo, ¿sabes? Que realmente aquí es que todo lo que sea una casa y que tenga campo, que tenga... Bueno, en verdad,
No sé, una casa en medio de los olivos.
es casa de campo o algo así. Si es algo más pijillo, pues chalet. Y ya está.
Casa que está en medio de los olivos, que estaba allá y todo eso. O sea,
Ajá.
que tiene su
pero
piscina,
¿hay
tiene...
pasta? ¿Hay pasta o no hay pasta?
No, tampoco no es... O sea,
Pero me refiero, pasta para ti igual no es lo mismo para mí. Una casa, en plan, ¿es rollo casa de campo que si la veo digo, uy, aquí va a haber arañas? ¿O es rollo una casa que está todo bien construida y está guapa?
entre esa y la otra.
Bueno, no
Una
sé.
mezcla, un mix.
Sí.
Un mix.
Que vamos, que tampoco, que es una planta, tiene un salón y 3 habitaciones, pero tiene un baño, no sé, tampoco es modesta. Ya ves tú, para lo que hace mi abuelo allí.
Ya, si no digo nada, pero...
Nada, ya, eso, y pues allí...
Construido en plan pro es un chalet, ¿no?
Sí, ellos lo construyeron todo eso que hay ahí, tiene una piscina, mi abuelo tiene su huerto y está todos los días por ahí por la mañana haciendo sus cosillas. Bueno, que eso,
Mis
que
abuelos tienen lo mismo, ¿no?
siempre vamos los domingos allá a comer y Nochebuena siempre vamos allí. Y por ejemplo, hoy, esta Nochebuena hemos estado...
Ay.
A ver, espérate que cuente,
Pues nada, 57, ¿no?
Sí,
Ay.
8 primos míos.
Hostia. Ya son más que nosotros solo de primo, ¿ves?
¿Cuántos ha dicho?
8
primos.
Porque también vienen los de Málaga. Pero vamos, que los de Málaga, vamos, están más aquí allí que en Málaga, vamos.
Ojo, el watch ha perdido, Cristian, yo no te digo nada, te digo todo. LOL. 2474 de Elo.
Muerto, dama del mediodía, de un muerto, dama del mediodía, de
Y tú
un
y yo
muerto.
pegándonos por el 1700.
9 más 8,
18, hombre.
17. 17 personas hemos estado. Y normalmente también vienen mis tíos de Madrid y todo eso. Entonces estaríamos... No sé. 28, 20 y algo.
¡Hala! ¿Pero cuántos tíos tienes tú en Madrid?
¿Cómo?
Adiós, ¿qué es eso? ¿Quién es esa?
La Laure.
No, mis tíos más mis primos también de Madrid y todo eso.
Nosotros somos... ¿Cuántos somos?
A ver, ¿por
Calla.
parte de tu abuela?
Sí, o sea,
¿Pero
cuando
por
vamos a
parte de
juntar-
esta parte? ¿O toda?
No, por aquellas solo. Por la de mis abuelos. de mi
A ver.
madre. A ver, cuando
2,
íbamos... Cuando
4,
íbamos, contándote a ti, te contamos.
6.
Vamos a poner la-
6,
cállate un
no.
momento.
Contándome a mí, 7.
Vamos a poner
Era-
las veces que más íbamos.
Tú y
Era
tu
cuando
hermana.
estábamos todos.
Los otros 2.
Calla, que me
Seis.
estás mareando.
Ay.
Son 3 familias de 4 personas.
Ha dicho son 4 veces, ¿eh?
15.
Son 4, no, son 4 familias de 3 veces.
Y dos que son tus abuelos.
Calla, 12, son 12. Luego más tú,
3 familias de
13.
4.
Calla. Cállate un momento, calla la boca. Calla un momento. 12 más 13, 14, 15. Pero yo porque estaba ya mi rollo.
No, pero yo te lo he dicho más rápido.
La vez que me ha sido 15 y ya era, ¿sabes?
Pues yo, escúchame, yo en Nochebuena, en noche...
El día que sea, da igual.
Navidad, en casa de mi abuela son mi abuelo,
No lo cuentes así, para ti, no me interesa.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
dos abuelos.
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
No, son 4 más mi madre.
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Uno,
A tomar por culo, marido.
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Ay.
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Luego la pareja de 1.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at
Ay.
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back.
No me cuentes tu vida,
Recognize.
cuántos son y ya.
Who was it? Talk!
Don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a
Pero
limp.
Cristian, una casa enana.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house
Se me
on the edge
parece
of the
que
village,
amanece.
but that's all I
Ay.
know. I never talked to him.
Felicidad de verlo entender. Una polla como una olla.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit?
This is yours, isn't it?
Gerardo de la Rivia.
I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujic. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Yes, I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's
El
great,
Auronplay,
but
What?
que de estos que hay, es el que más suscriptores tiene. ¿vale?
afraid to go back to the farm. I ran
Luego
away.
está por encima Watchy, que tiene 8 millones y medio. Luego está el Lele,
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away
y
or
el
not.
puto Alex que
If
tiene
you explain
30.
it to them, they're sure to understand.
I
Eso es lo que significa.
suppose.
Que ya que en todo lo que llevan han visto 30 de las misiones de usuarios.
Eso significa que Alex el capo es Dios.
Ya.
Y ya está.
Ay.
Pero tío, por ejemplo,
Alex el capo, la gente que le dona no son niños rata la mayoría.
no,
son
no.
gente mayor o lo que sea y que saben a quién le donan porque saben cuál es su futuro. Pero luego están los típicos normales
No puede
y
ser.
tal, que parece que se suscriben solo por eso.
claro,
Tú verás, yo me voy a encontrar con un más bandido que esté haciendo un viaje rápido entre el bosque.
espera yo.
Enhorabuena, claro. Escúchame, José, ¿sabes el colgado del Aarón, tío? Se va a ir a una discoteca, tío. ¿Sabes esos gilipollas que van a venir
¿A qué hora?
a casa? Como a las 7 de la mañana, ¿sabes? Los traen
Mierda.
De la Joy, tío. Un padre de un amigo suyo que es policía y los trae directo a casa a las 7 de la mañana. Luego, en plan, de la discoteca a mi casa.
Pues muy bien. Puto
Me
aroma.
imagino ahí entrando por la puerta. En el Masha.
En Maino. Este día estuve bien loco. Este día estuve bien loco.
What is it?
Es que está.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, sir. A little amicable combat.
Why would I?
An honor, friend. For honor. For the thrill of combat.
Sorry, Bob.
I understand. Then I was mistaken.
Se te pasa la hora para ir a esto,
Bueno, menos mal, me he encontrado un caballero de estos andantes.
Es lo claro, ya te he dicho.
No, yo te he dicho que tú solo no, yo te acompaño.
Ay. Sigo con hipo, oye. Ay.
Hostia, un al maletero, ¿sabes? Vamos lentitos.
Ay, Dios mío, que me ahogo.
En verdad nunca... Buena idea, en verdad, ¿eh? Con que vayamos lentitos.
Y ni eso.
Yeah.
Ay.
Good day to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about
What?
him.
Oh,
So who did he recognize?
Barbero.
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. So Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. Take care now.
¿Qué cojones es Irrasi aquí? ¿Qué haces, José? Aquí.
No sé, por ahí estará.
Que un noble caballero de mi reino esté aquí en la escena del crimen.
Greetings. What business have you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already
Che,
told me
parece
what's
tu culo
been
por la
happening, but I'd like to hear it
máquina.
straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's
Escúchame,
true.
escúchame,
Keep to
que
the
quiero que me
point.
corte el pelo.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright
Yeah.
when the slaughter started.
Que vomito.
Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from
Ay, que
Ujits.
vomito.
I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them.
Ay.
Fear that will root you to the spot. Staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about
Ay.
it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. God be with you.
Que el Señor sea con vos. Me acaba de decir el tío este.
Watch what you're doing. There's
Uy,
people
perdón.
walking here.
Estoy muerto. Bueno. Ahora sí que van a salir bandidos. Bueno, encima el puto bicho este va por en medio del bosque. No, por favor, por favor, por favor. Por favor, que no tengo puta arma.
Uy, que me boba.
Limpy Lubos. Te lo he dicho.
Me lo ha dicho, me lo ha dicho.
Yo te lo digo, yo te lo digo.
Y me transformo.
I've got the money to...
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot. That job's still going.
Sure, I'm on it.
Ay, ay.
Bye.
Un momento. José, ¿al final te va a venir a las 9?
No tiene pinta.
¿Todavía no has hablado con María?
No.
Díselo a ver qué dice.
Díselo a ver qué dice. Le mando un audio así. Díselo a ver qué dice. Yo voy a todo rayar. Matado, matado.
Ay, Dios mío.
¿Qué te pasa, José Luis?
Que me ha hecho gracia lo que leía en Twitter. En plan pone una foto de, ¿cómo se llama la peli esta? De los monstruos S.A. En esa peli, el bicho, el azul, el prota básicamente, sale la típica frase de si estás triste, sonríe, porque más vale una sonrisa triste que la tristeza de no verte sonreír. Y por una tía, el psicólogo de la seguridad social. Además, de verdad. ¿Has pillado?
Ajá.
Ah, vale. Y me ha hecho gracia porque es verdad, ¿sabes? He leído twitters de gente que literalmente va a psicólogo de la seguridad social y le han dicho, tú no te preocupes, tú siempre aprovecha el día al máximo y no pienses en tus problemas. Tío, ¿qué cojones, tío?
It's Mart,
Un
the
puto
butcher's
psicólogo
dog from
diciéndote eso,
Scallops.
¿verdad?
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many
Cristian.
commands. But he's well
Y
able
tú
to
nunca
beg
en
for
tu
a piece
vida
of meat.
has escuchado, me dijiste que tú has escuchado un poco Eminem y todo el rollo. Nunca has escuchado en tu vida rap
How's he
español.
doing?
No. Bueno,
Nunca.
A lot better now. I slipped in something good now and again when Uncle
Es que
wasn't
no, hombre, lo
looking.
digo porque
You
hay
won't
rap
starve
español
to
que está
death, then.
guapísimo, en plan que es para todos los públicos, que no es solo en plan
What does
de...
the Miller
Te
have
digo
to
el
say
único
about
rap
it?
que he escuchado.
He
Que no
can't
es en plan
stand
trapero,
him.
¿sabes?
Mira, he
¿Cuál?
escuchado.
How's that?
Bueno, te puedo decir que he
Every
escuchado.
time he sees him, he
Creo que
starts
3 o 4
shouting that he's a
canciones.
useless
Mira,
mouth to feed and
En
that'll
mi juventud,
skin
cuando iba al
him.
colegio,
Jesus.
la de Dragon Ball Rap, que se puso súper de
And
moda.
it didn't even
La de
soften
Porta.
his heart
Y
when
rap de
Mutt brought
Porta,
a
la
hare from
misma,
the woods.
y
He
a
was
partir de
happy
ahí
to
se acabó
eat
mi
it,
época de rap
but it
hasta que
didn't
me
change his
empezó a gustar un
mind.
poquillo
I could have a word with him.
hardcore, en plan el
That
tema
would be a
de,
waste
pero
of
solo
time.
canciones sueltas.
How long has he
en plan, la
been
de
with you?
Assassin's Creed, la de
More or
Porta,
less
no,
since
no,
we came here.
La basura. Yo
He
también
runs off now
escuchaba
and
eso,
again,
pero
but
también
he
he escuchado
always
otras
comes
cosas.
back.
Joder,
Sometimes
yo
I
no
don't
lo
see him all
En el
day.
Borja jugando al
I
GTA.
think he likes to go
No sé,
wandering.
tío.
So he's doing quite well
Y he
then.
escuchado Eminem,
Yeah,
la música que me salta
I'd
en
keep him,
Spotify,
but
y la única que la he buscado de
he
verdad
reminds me too
para
much of
buscar la de
Tinker.
Eminem es
You
la
know,
que salía en
I
el,
don't want to think about
en Estados
Scallops.
Unidos.
So, I thought maybe you might take him
Es
with
la
you.
de...
Me?
Espérate, te lo busco.
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the Smith.
A las 11:45,
Never
Manu,
needed one.
dice el Borja
Come on.
del Keba.
He's
Pero yo
got
queda
no
antes,
one.
depende, si María se va con Marian a su casa como muchas veces que se va antes de
I
nada.
don't know.
Oh, come on.
Dime.
Nada, que no, que voy a hablar con María a ver lo que hago.
Es la de Survival.
¿Cuál?
Survival.
Ah, sí, de las más antiguas, está guapa.
Esas son todas las que me han gustado de rap. Y no hay más.
All right.
No sé, tío, es que hay
I'll take it.
canciones que molan
You
mucho,
can
que
keep
no
me
son...
company on my travels.
Que no
Thanks,
es plan
Henry.
trapero, que no es en plan lo que tú dices que a ti te da
Go and
cosas.
get him then. He's sniffing around.
Hey, Mutz.
El otro día vi un directo del MD Show que su novia decía que
Remember
vio
me?
la Red Bull y todo el rollo.
Ajá.
Pero que lo que le da vergüenza
Scallops,
ajena, dice, tío, es que hay
remember?
veces que se pueden insultarse que me da vergüenza ajena.
Wanna go
Y
with
yo
me?
pensé, tiene
Come
sentido,
on,
tiene
then.
razón.
We'll get on like
Pero
a
es que la
house
Red
on
Bull,
fire.
la Red Bull de este año, que me la he visto entera, mano,
Follow
¿te
me.
acuerdas que no la vimos? No se insultaban. De hecho, todo lo contrario. A lo mejor, de hecho, le ponían temática, pues tú eres el Madrid, tú eres el Barça. Y cada uno tenía como que defender al equipo improvisando. Que no es lo típico que va en la calle, ¿sabes? Que se dicen, y yo me cago en tu puta madre, que me chupa la polla todos los días.
Pero que no me gusta de todas maneras.
No, yo lo digo por lo que dijo la tía, de que, a ver, yo entiendo, a mí tampoco me gusta. Yo he ido a batallas de aquí de Lucena, Cristian, y la gente, como no tiene mucho nivel, se pone ella, pues me va a comer los huevos. Que obviamente es una puta mierda, ¿sabes? Pero vamos a ver, que eso lo digo yo también si improviso, porque yo no sé improvisar bien. Pero la gente que sabe no suele recurrir a eso, ¿sabes?
Eso ya te digo, a mí
To me? Good fella. That's my boy.
¿Qué
Come
ha
on,
pasado
Fred.
con Logan Paul y yo? Que se han filtrado unos vídeos suyos comiéndose una polla o algo. En plan, lo digo en serio, que se han filtrado unos vídeos suyos comiéndose una polla, creo. Que no lo digo en plan por hacer la broma, ¿sabes? ¿Y qué pasa? Ahí se filtra ahí. A ver, pasa que el chaval...
I've brought you.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it
Obviamente, si se
very
filtra
much.
un vídeo
thank
tuyo que tú no
you.
quieras que se vea, te
You
jode, pero
really
me refiero
mustn't
que la
bring
gente te ha
any
dicho,
more
oye,
gifts
o sea,
like
está comiendo
that,
una polla,
or
tío.
you'll spoil me.
I'd like to know.
El de Witcher a Ultra no me tira, tío. Además, 60 ni a 1080, tío.
That's.
A mí
So,
tampoco.
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea.
Airport.
I've got lots to do right now. But I'd love to go another time. Will you come and see me again?
As her ladyship commands.
You jester.
Wait here
Dios.
for me.
Hay que bajar
Stay.
solo de la distancia a la que ves la hierba y literal te da el doble de peso. Básicamente.
Hey!
Manu, salgo a las 11 y pico.
Díselo al Iván entonces, por si...
¿Lo he dicho?
Vale.
Ay,
Que explotas, cuidado.
ya. Chica, la sala. Ey. Verás tú, hermano. El Iñaki durmiendo en mi casa 6 o 7 días, así que me voy a oler en la casa friki a baja, perdida.
Yo.
Voy a entrar a mi cuarto y lo voy a ver haciéndose una paja. Va a dormir en mi cama. Qué rico. Nada, en verdad tengo ganas de que venga ella. Que se tiene que estar aburriendo allí en Zaragoza, vamos, lo más grande, tío. Me aburro yo aquí, imagínate. Imagínate allí en Zaragoza.
Qué raro, terrible. ¿Cómo envejece el juego?
Pam, pam, pam.
Oh, let me sleep.
Pues como todo, Britia. Yo el de Witcher lo veo bien, tío.
No sé, yo no lo veo ya también.
A ver, yo no lo veo tan bestia ya como cuando lo jugaba, ¿no? Pero aún así está guapo.
Yo en serio que no lo veo.
Pues te voy a pegar.
En plan, le pasa lo mismo que al GTA, tío. El tema de la hierba, tío, es lo que peor lleva. La hierba y los
Greetings, Henry.
Manu. Luego si vamos a la casa de Borja, te tengo que enseñar una canción que ha sacado Trueno con un rapero español. A ver si te mola.
Vale.
What now?
Que está guapísima ahí.
Should we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you?
Lo que pasa es que es muy corta como tu
Well,
bitch.
let me think.
Dura 2 minutos
Where
y
would you
pico la
care to
canción.
go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Seguro que hay algún mod para mejorar la hierba del debut.
Claro que habrá. Yo sí he visto mods de gente que se pone los gráficos tochetados. Como con el Skyrim, pues eso, pero con el de Witcher.
Yo puse uno para que se vea todo el mundo de
Yo por la cara, ¿sabes? El mod es innecesario, ¿no? Pero no jugaste, ¿no? En plan, lo viste y ya, ¿no?
Sí, claro.
Ah, te imaginas, te pasa el juego así, ¿eh? Te sale el varón sanguinario, el varón sanguinario.
Creo el del Resident Evil 2, en plan de cambiarle el aspecto a la avanzadora. Pero dije, madre mía, como para pasarme el juego así no me centro.
Te hace una pajita.
Estoy a puntito de morir.
En Pinterest, tío, estoy mirando tatuajes y me sale 20 frases para tu estado, lo típico, ¿no? Y me sale también 20 poses chingonas para Instagram.
That was a good idea.
Por
to
la
go
cara,
for a
¿sabes?
walk. Not that
Yo
I
sí,
don't
sí, que yo
like
quiero
the
poses para
mill,
Instagram,
but you get
yo me hago muchas
tired of
fotos,
it. So I'm glad you took me out.
20 poses chingonas
I'd
y me
love to
corto
see
la
the
pues.
markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
Chingona.
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's
Okay.
pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place.
¿Qué le
So many
pasa?
assholes.
It's
Que no juego con él
disgusting.
y se cabrea, empieza a llorar.
Y yo pues dile que se busca amigos.
I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's
Estamos
talking
siempre
about
jugando a la
it.
misma
I
mierda.
bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine
Si
fellow at
Iván no ha
St.
de ser,
James?
hay que estar
I
aburrido
know
en la
full
vida,
well why all the girls have started going to
Me cago
confession.
en la
And
puta, si
you
Iván
have
no ha de
too.
ser,
Don't
tío.
give me any
Está
of
loco,
that.
tío. Está
You
drogadicto, está
scoundrel.
borracho, tío.
Well, all right. I admit I find him
Sí, pero
handsome.
guachita
But that
borracho.
doesn't make me a bad Christian.
Quiero llevar a tantas
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Yo, ¿sabes? En la jungla, digo.
Tell you what. Let's not
Sé que las mismas
dawdle.
horas que tengo yo en el Smile las tiene solo en Liga.
Last one is a slimy slug.
No, en Liga. Esta normal no creo que tenga 2000 horas. Pero 2000 horas en conquista de liga ya te digo yo.
Hombre, claro que las tiene.
El LOL pega una patita.
A mí no.
¿Qué piensas tú que va a tener tantas horas? ¿Qué tendrá? Igual más que el cabezón este, que el LED.
Creo que el LED es el que más tiempo.
Por eso.
Pero porque el LED
De
juega...
columpias que 2000 euros.
Te recuerdo que este el jugador de
competitivo,
Competitivo.
Vamos al Destiny 2, tío.
Venga, estoy metiéndome.
Oye, yo me he metido ya. Ayer estuve jugando por 3 al torneo.
No llega a 2, 3, ¿no es?
¿Qué?
Bueno, hace 10 meses.
Eso fue cuando se tiró la...
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
El estandarte de hierro me parece a mí que le van a dar por el ojete.
Cuestión de llorar, primo. Más o menos.
And what about you?
El Cristian está
I
llorando.
heard you helping Sir Radzik.
Sir Radzik has me running in a few errands. I have to say,
Hostia,
he
no
always
tengo
treats me
hipo,
well, and I make a wage.
So
Ahora
you've
ya de
had your
comer
turn
rápido.
of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
Gambito, te voy a pegar un pollo.
¿Sabes la pica que me
I
estoy
don't know.
dando? Bueno, tampoco
I suppose it's a job like any other.
I don't believe a word of it. If you ask me, you're loving every minute and you don't want to make
Te
me
parto la polla
envious.
ahí.
A ver, espera un momento, que voy a hacer cálculos. Tengo 4. Me puedo sacar con cada personaje 1200. Ojo, que me lo puedo comprar esta semana si lo compro. Hombre, no, hombre. Vente, que me vas a ayudar. Fíjale el Smite. ¿Qué tienes? ¿El Smite abierto todo el rato? ¿O lo acabas de abrir ahora?
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you?
Tiene el Smite si no va a
Wandering the
jugar.
land, turning innocent girls'
Eso se
heads.
acabó de hacerlo en el PC. Te cuidan más poco las cosas.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me.
¿Has comido?
How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
Ah, ¿que quieres que oiga el
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You
Porque tengo que farmear y
scoundrel.
prefiero hacerlo
But
más
you
rápido.
certainly know how to make a girl feel special.
Y de paso por
You
su
may
nivel.
continue.
¿Tienes algo mejor que
But
hacer?
now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Pues eso.
I don't want to give anyone an excuse to gossip.
No, es que me da
Maybe
mucha
another
rabia,
time.
¿verdad?
A mí me da rabia, tú me lo
Sí.
Ojo que la mierda. Claro, no hay que aprender a jugar otras
Que me
cosas.
comas la polla.
Imagínate que
Que
te
te
llega a
calles, que te
gustar.
calles. Escúchame, en serio, cállate. Vale, cállate.
Tú picado, ¿sabes?
Es que, José, entre el Nani y el tontopolla no salgo de los mismos juegos todo el rato. Viene el Nani, venga el Mario, venga el Mario.
Fortnite, tío.
Fortnite y el Mario, todo el día. Luego
Y
la-
que vaya maricón el tío este, tío. Se hace el nota un tatu en la mano y se pone la crema esta que hace que te duela menos, tío. ¿Por qué, tío? Maricón. Pues que si tú usas la crema, el tatuaje la tinta se coge menos a la piel y luego se te queda como reseco en la piel. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que pasa? Que se te cura peor. ¿Y qué es lo que pasa cuando un tatuaje se te cura peor? Pues que se te queda menos la tinta, se pone verde la tinta o directamente hay zonas del tatuaje que no se ven porque se quita la tinta.
O sea que hay que sufrir.
Hombre, si quieres que se te quede la tinta en la piel, sí, pero sufrir, vaya, ni te rayes. Yo de momento no me he hecho un tatuaje que haya sufrido como que padecí, hostia. Me dolió, estaba deseando de que termine, que va, que va. Cuando me haga el de la mano ya te diré.
Yo imagino que será rollo como como que te duela la cabeza, no llegará, ¿no? El dolor, tío.
Hombre, depende de si es como de los que cuando vomitaban ni de coña.
Entonces aguantas mierda.
Hombre, claro que sí, tatuaje yo al menos yo lo aguanto de puta madre.
Yo es que el tema del dolor lo llevo bastante.
Tú espérate a que me haga el de la mano, ya te diré. Te voy a flipar.
Yo creo que la gente lo pinta mal y seguramente dolerá, pero tampoco.
No, en la mano sí tiene pinta de... Escúchame, Cristian. Yo creo que las zonas que más duelen son en la mano, en el pecho y en donde el bíceps, en plan, en la bola, tío, pero aparte dentro del brazo. Ahí tiene que picar.
Dani dice que tiene la cara toda anestesia.
¿Por qué?
Voy al dentista. Y por eso el Aaron está ahí que no sabe lo que hacer con su vida. ¿Entiendes? Están diciendo que hagas algo, Aaron. Bueno, tienes 1000 de polvo. Mira, puedes comprar sable para ponerte la moda de colorido. Y luego, abajo, ahí, pues comprar cositas. Mira, por poco más te consigue un colibrí,
José, viendo cómo es el juego... José,
¿Qué?
viendo cómo el juego, ¿tú cuál te subirías? ¿Qué habilidades subirías? ¿Aumenta el nivel con los nobles y los burgueses hablando o con los plebeyos?
Hombre, con los burgueses, ¿no? Con los plebeyos también puede que sea muy útil, pero con los burgueses puede hacer cosas a flamas, ¿eh?
Tiene sentido, es verdad. Es que si tienes una no puedes tener la otra.
Hombre, yo daría antes con los nobles, sobre todo por si te metes en lío y todo el rollo, ¿sabes?
Y en
Sí.
este caso de aquí, ya no me acuerdo ni el nombre. El upgrade step. Hablando de...
Yo. Yo.
Fuiste tú, yo,
El
Cristian
Osuna.
también se lo pasó, ¿verdad? Y ya está, ¿no? Creo.
No sé si el Manu se lo pasó.
Y el Borja, no me acuerdo.
No, el Borja creo que no, bueno, no sé.
Pero lo ponéis ya.
Está por ahí.
No pone nada. ¿Ojo, Cristian? ¿Ojo, Cristian? No, mira, corre.
Ya.
Y una vez yo soñé lo que el Cristian me deparaba. Lo bueno se hace esperado. Lo bueno a veces viene, a otras no.
Es lo mismo.
Sí, pero el dicho no se dice así.
Pues lo digas tú.
No, lo dice el dicho, ¿sabes? Búscalo.
Quiero. Te odio, José.
Mucha gente me odia, Chris.
No como yo.
¿Seguro?
Seguro.
Joder, hermano, me he topado me tomo una copa de mierda de vino y ya está el tío borracho. Bueno, a ver, una copa no, en verdad me he tomado un botijo grande de esto.
No, Cristian, porque tú si no ves por la misma acera no te cambias, tío.
No, porque tú y yo seríamos en plan...
Pues por eso mismo.
Tú y yo en plan nos encontraríamos de cara, ninguno de los dos se apartaría y empezaríamos a pegar.
Te imaginas por la cara, ¿sabes? Yo paso de tu cara, loco.
I'll have to get something to eat.
Luche
I'm
guarro
starting to get
este.
hungry.
Yo pensaría que yo no esté con la gorra en invierno.
Con la gorra en invierno tiene sentido.
Con la gorra en invierno y nublado, justo.
Como mi hermano con la ropa que por la noche.
¿En invierno y qué? ¿En invierno y qué?
Nublado.
Por la noche me la pongo, ¿eh? Tú dices que es lo mejor es cuando mejor te la puedes poner. Porque ahí sí que es verdad que no. Ahí sí que es verdad que no se te ve la cara.
Porque es el único momento en el
El Manu el otro día. Quedamos el otro día, ¿no, Cristian? Y estaba yo yendo a recoger a Manu y me vio de lejos y el nota pensaba que no era yo, ¿sabes?
Dale la llano.
Pensaba que no era yo, ¿sabes,
Jesus
Cristian?
Christ,
Pensaba que le iban a robar, tío.
¿Sí?
¿Te imaginas? No sé si pensaba en plan, hostia, un cani. Pero que me acuerdo que me dijo que no sabía que era yo, ¿sabes?
Yo digo, hostia, me roba.
Que tenía que haber hecho algo en plan de cachondeo lo que hace ahí.
Hombre, ya me di cuenta en un punto que eres tú.
Que no me tape la cara, me llego a poner la gorra. El gorro en la gorra y ya está.
La gorra.
El gorro en la gorra. Ahora sí que se cambian de hacer a la gente, a Cristian, pero exagerado, ¿y? Hombre, luego con la gorra y con el gorro, ¿sabes?
Ah.
Entré el otro día al Mercadona así.
en plan, cambiarse la cera, en plan... a lo
En plan, como pasó... Escúchame, bueno, puede pasar. No, escúchame. El...
Que te lo digan a ti.
Oh, ya. El otro día que fui al Mercadona con la gorra y con el gorro aquí, hostia, tío, cuando estaba en la caja pagando, y qué risa que hice.
Es que yo no tengo, yo no puedo hacer eso, tío.
La gente todo flipando. La gente flipando diciendo que hacer nota y yo con la gorra.
Ya te digo, yo por la calle y tal, sí,
I'd
pero
like to
cuando
learn
entro
to
en algún
read.
sitio, no puedo.
You?
tío. Solo creo que hay una vez que entraba a
You don't
Mercadona
look
con
like the
con
makings of
la,
a priest
con
or
la,
clerk.
con la capucha.
Bueno,
Y fue el día de
But why
la
not?
falla, tío, que
I've
estaba
taught
allí
all
con,
sorts.
con mis tíos,
Bear in
no sé
mind,
qué más,
it won't
con
be
mi
all
hermana,
that easy.
y me puse la
You'll
capucha y
need
me
plenty
despeiné
of
ya, y
time
yo ya
and
de
a few
yo en cuanto me
cautions for my
despeino ya no
trouble.
me la quito. Pase lo que pase, vamos.
All right.
Yo es
I don't wanna
que
waste time.
entre
We can
la
get
gorra que
started.
no se me ve la cara
The
y que
sooner
no
I
me tengo que
master it,
peinar, digo,
the
ya
better.
está. Llevo la gorra,
Very
vamos
well.
hasta para cagar.
I will require some groschen
Es
from
que
you
me
though,
repeino 80
and set
veces.
aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces,
Un tweet que ponía
if
en
indeed
plan...
time is of the essence.
Algo así como que, en plan, a esas personas que
Here
les
your
cuesta
groschen.
mucho tiempo no estar guapas,
Then
sino
we may
estar
as well
normales,
start.
¿sabes? En plan,
Ahí
no
está.
normales, sino como
No da
siempre,
asco.
¿sabes lo que te digo? En plan, exacto. Que hay gente que se lo curra, ¿no? Y están ahí que flipas, y luego tú te lo curras y te dice ahí tu familia, pues yo estás igual que siempre. Ahí está. Ahí está, por eso he tardado tanto, para estar
Eso es
igual
lo
que
que quiero, eso es lo que quiero,
Exacto.
No parece que me he levantado
Claro, claro.
de la cama ahora mismo.
Wake up,
Me
lad.
cago en los
It's
muertos.
time we were getting on.
Pues ¿sabes con qué arma estoy jugando?
So,
Con
let's see what we
A
la...
ver si te acuerdas de ella.
Muy mítica, el disparo sola.
there's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Yo qué sé.
Will I manage?
Una de las armas que más usamos, tío.
Y yo la... Coño, la que me conseguiste tú, espérate que me salga el nombre.
No, la recluta no es. Has perdido 10 motas, me cago en la puta.
La que usamos
El
todos.
pro, el pro.
Tú muerto, cabrón, pero espérate.
Acuérdate, en verdad nos lo pasamos bien, tío, en plan la misión sacándonos la...
Sí, está guapa, está guapa.
Ojo, componentes de explosividades.
Como era un paleto de pueblo, no, o sea, el personaje este del Kingdom,
O sea, que era conmigo, digo yo también.
no puedes leer y para leer tienes que aprender. Y ahora mismo estoy intentando leer un texto y me sale un dai, un campesino acudió.
Hostia.
Un huevo maraillo.
Madre mía, cómo se nota que son todos cuentas nuevas, ¿sabes? Ya se han instalado del juego. ¿Está lo tiene? Buah, ya ves, tú son malísimos todos, pues me he metido con el Aarón, tío, y no veo. Pero malos que son los cabrones.
Ey, muy buenas. Está todo guapísimo. L,
¿Me
O,
matan? ¿Me matan?
como A, B, O.
¿Quién ha hecho ese sonido?
¿Qué sonido?
Algo así.
¿Llevo?
¿Tú lo has hecho?
Están matando a los otros,
Sí.
son malos.
Ha hecho como nu.
Métete por el portal.
No, tanto no. He hecho ya está.
¿Alguien ha hecho esto? ¿Alguien ha hecho
No.
Vale, vale. Que me he rayado porque pensaba que había sido en el Discord y el perro había sonado también igual. Aquí en el juego.
I've read the book.
En el cuello
Wonderful.
tengo H, I,
¿Ayer? No, no me puedes. ¿Tiene una granada o algo?
como A, B, O.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
excellent.
Ahí está, buena, ¿no?
You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean
Ole,
that I
lo que
can
te he
read
cantado
them?
en un momento.
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier
Y
than
una
the
vez soñé
sword.
lo que el futuro me depara
To
bien para todos los
fully
niños por la
learn your way
guitarra.
around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be
Ya digo,
much
las
harder.
armas azules hacen.
Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men.
Vamos a narrar.
If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad.
Bueno, ahora tengo que leer latín. Ah, esto sí que no sé ni yo en español, ¿eh? José, un lulsul es ibire tan mulsu.
Ah, que mañana por la mañana al alba saldrá el león a cazarte.
Ah, bueno, espérate, más o menos sé.
Yo voy un poco arriba.
No tengo ni puta idea de qué pone aquí.
Es otra ronda.
Pero que he pensado por qué no me cosas ahí abajo.
Porque van todos ya.
Yo qué sé, pone aquí, viejo.
I read the page.
So tell me,
Nullus est liber tam malus. Non liquor parte prosit.
good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Guapo estaba el bro, tío, cuando disparaban ahí 4 o 5 personas. ¿Cómo me iría?
Manu,
¿Qué?
cuando nos vamos a echar unos free, tío.
¿Qué?
Que cuando nos vamos a echar unos free, tío.
Ahora después me da igual.
¿Te ríes?
Maldad moral en Bohemia. Vale, vamos a comprar libros. Ahora, por ejemplo, cuando estás durmiendo, antes de dormirte te puedes sentar en la cama. Y en la cama como que tienes más conocimiento. Y si te pones a leer ahí, pues puedes aprender habilidades y cosas.
Te puede hacerte una paja, ¿sabes? ¿Te imaginas? Que realista el juego.
Oh, mate. I'm from Scotland, mate. Chucho. Chucho se llama Chucho. Where is Chucho? Oh, look, it's Chucho. Chucho. Can I Chucho?
El juego de palabras.
Hola, posadero.
Jesus Christ.
Posadero.
Me sabe mal hasta
Is there somewhere I could sleep?
Aye. For how long?
Just the one.
No problem, but you pay in advance.
There you go.
You're like...
Vente, vacila un poquito.
La música está la polla, tío.
No, qué putada, los tenía ahí todos juntos. Pobrecillos, tío.
Qué asco, tío, what the fuck.
No te recomiendo ese verde con esto. Claro que no es tan bueno.
Huele muy mal, huele muy mal.
Ojo bomba. Cuidado. Se ha estado la peña con el arco, tío. Sí.
Toma.
Toma. Porque cuando nos mata, no, se cura por el brazo. Esta creo que es la última vez que pueden ir mal.
Hostia, qué guapo. O sea, es un libro de esto de estudiar y le das cuando lo abres le das a estudiar y pone cuánto tiempo quieres leer. Y a las 6 horas es cuando pone progreso al 100%. Vaya pedazo de libro. Pone BBB, oveja negra, tiene algo de lana. Lo descubriré en nuestra última publicación. Una guía pra siglo XV. Porque todavía no se lee. Se lee más o menos.
Pues no tiene la ESO,
Claro. Pues me lo voy a leer al 100%. Voy a acabar a las 6 de la mañana.
Sí, imagino.
Ahora como la vida real.
Lewis. ¿Te imaginas? Hasta las 6 de la mañana estudiando.
Lectura han mejorado, lectura. Y el sábado 2. Hermano, si no se lee. No ha alcanzado el nivel de habilidad necesario para usar este libro. Tu puta madre.
Es que es una mierda de polvo.
¿Qué cojones? Joder.
I feel quite hungry.
Todos le ponen corazones, tío. tu amiga? Ah, tengo que seguir yo al final. ¿No tiene Instagram o qué?
No, esta es otra.
Joder.
Pide el videojuego Minecraft por Navidad y su abuelo le regala por error Mein Kampf de Hitler.
Está bien.
Jesus Christ be
Hijo de puta. La escopeta va a matar, estos ya son mejores que 69, 70. Estos ya no son más. Tienes que cogerlo de 5 en 5, ¿no? O un eco más. O de 10 en 10.
La de memes que van a salir de esto,
¿De qué?
La Rosalía diciendo en Twitter que si ¿me recomendáis una peli? Exacto. Ya es lo que le han puesto.
Yo te estaba otra vez quejando de Rosalía, puto boomer de los cojones. Claro, a ti como no sea la banda esa de rock de mierda que se va a pirar.
Quedan 2 segundos.
No pone música, ¿no?
Que huele... Cristian huele peor que el tobogán del McDonald's, chaval, que asco.
Greetings.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't...
Escúchame, que asco, Cristian, que huele peor que eso y huele a
if I
culo.
ever saw one. His place is at the end of the village next to the stream. Take him and welcome. God bless.
To heal, mutt.
Pam 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 pam.
Yeah.
Toma el perro, chaval. Qué salto ha metido. ¡Ahí va la hostia, Pachi!
Tío, con la hilo.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here. That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter. This is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
El Noisy jugando en Minecraft, tío. ¿Qué está pasando, eh?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Uy, va.
Sakra.
Nothing's ever easy.
Pim, 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 pinela, pim, 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 pim,
I'll have to
pim,
take a
pim.
look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about...
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Libre. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I haven't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Qué rata, tío, qué puto su normal con la escopeta. Linda de Acri, anda quemada con una más floja, ¿no?
That's all. Thank you.
Good day to you.
I've come in.
Sir Hannah's.
That man.
He was a strange one. Always drinking. Bad.
Have you noticed anything?
I didn't see much of him lately. Not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Muere, creo. Bueno, aunque si matas a este te da algo.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Joder, qué puta bola más concha,
Parecía... Vale, lo he visto. Se ha ido. Wow. Hay que matar a la maga esa. A la maga.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced
Y
with
yo
a
qué
stick.
susto me ha pegado, me cago en tus muertos.
Reminder of my youth
Yo me
and
has
days
cagado,
gone by. And it helps
Como
keep me in
cuando
good
coño ha
form.
abierto la puerta, que no te he escuchado. Y yo me cago en la puta, qué susto. Me he cagado encima,
Atacar al primo, ya al tío.
Mira.
Vale.
Ah, vale, ya entiendo lo de antes de Minecraft y el Minecraft, porque dije Minecraft y es que Minecraft también se parece. Claro, al abuelo que va a saber con un juego. No sabe que también pedí un Minecraft.
El subnormal es te reanimara, pero como no tiene ni dos dedos de frente el subnormal.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hannah of Libre, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanosh is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted...
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
No one escaped.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. but I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
Back to the mill. Ho!
A los dos con el arco, tío.
Es que el arco ahora está muerto. Porque está bujo, no sé qué. Hay uno que se llama Denis. Y ya acaba.
Pi, pi, dim, pim, pi, pim, pim, piti, piti, pim, pim,
Aquí la luz da
pim,
igual.
pim,
O sea, me refiero,
pim,
si ves que
pim.
algún arma te parece más cómoda que otra, te digo porque para ir con un temporador hay que tener.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hijo de perra, tío, se me escapa.
Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of a church in Rovner. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
No. My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch Bernard.
I'd like a beer.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
Here, please.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe?
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje sej smutek, do dnie i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje prak. Už sej bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejmě jich učit. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Půjďme se vámi, panorama slávy a tak vypal sudky a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět. Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. You looking for a fight?
Henry, back me up.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by.
Come on then, bailiff. You want to fight? So come and get it. So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Come here. Oh.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Wait, before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look, from what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubos's cronies are.
All right.
No, neither.
What do you want me to...
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Never show up. The swill. Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony. And fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
I won't put
Bring
up
it
with the
on.
likes of you. That up. Oh, shit, that hurt. God, we can use that. I'll slaughter you.
Yeah.
Henry,
Don't you want to do something together again?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the Glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
It sounds good, but I can't do it right now. Can we leave it for some other time?
If we have to, we have to.
Hey,
But don't forget
lad.
you've promised me, Hal.
Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
Look at you.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now.
Hey,
Come.
lad. Don't you want a little wager on the rat
Could do with a bite to eat.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. I want you to take me.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father. What do you think?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Lad, don't you want a little...
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's
All right.
fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy. You gonna cry? Kurva fix! Ow. Yeah! Fucker! Way off. Ha. Had enough? Ow!
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby. So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, good sir.
Mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Yeah.
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
My respects to you, sir. I'll be with you.
Good day.
I'm looking for someone they call Riki.
Jesus! Who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find him?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it. The old tanner's a grouchy sod.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
So why don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse. God bless.
Greetings. What do you need?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Where can I find?
I haven't seen him in the village for...
Does he do that often?
From time to...
What the hell does he... He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, humans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh, really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
I really don't know what you want from me. So...
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the...
What did he say?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously, he made it.
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding, in the western corner.
All right, thank you. Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't...
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him.
So you only felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the...
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinek thinks differently, but that's...
When did you... So...
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come get 'em.
May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's old.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. I'd like to talk...
I'm very...
Do you at least...
As far as I know, nobody...
I heard he's seeing some bath...
Maybe. He can't get it for free.
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing! I swear!
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something. How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know? Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, What's up? Mother of God! Anything else?
Good day to you.
Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've no business here. Clear off. God be with you. May the Lord watch over you. Farewell. What are you doing here? Are you after something?
I want to ask about the curry.
And ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Riki. It only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I know you! I remember that ugly mug! What a piece of luck!
know I can knock your teeth out! Yay!
I'll slaughter you.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
Enjoy that! You call that combat? Take that!
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Flour, eggs, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mercy. Damn it. He won't hold out for long. Help me.
Please.
I'm looking for those bastards who attacked Neuhoff. Where can I find them?
They've got a camp.
Where? Come on, tell me.
I don't know. I've never been there.
So how do you know about it? Who told you?
My mate. Timmy. He was there. But they might have got him by now.
Where can I find him?
He works at the windmill by Memoria. Unless they've killed him already.
What happened to you?
Ryzen and his people. They found me.
What happened?
Ran's
Why?
We didn't want to kill nobody. Only they're savages. We ran off.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
What can I do with you now?
Help me.
I'm sorry, but there's no help for you in this world. Not anymore.
I know. Help me. To the next one. Please.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Jesus Christ be...
Do you know Timmy? He's a big man and,
A complete numbskull? Aye. He works here. Or he used to. I'm not sure. He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since. But try asking his sister, Mirka. She works here too. Good luck to you.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen and listen well. It'll be better for everybody if you tell me. I'll be happy to know where I can find him. You'll be happy I don't have to get nasty with you and Timmy. I'm sure Timmy will be happy to stay alive.
You don't want to hurt him?
No, like I said, I just want to talk to him.
All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill. Huh. Look out! Oi!
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Memoria.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
And who are you looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
That's interesting. I'm also looking for a big ox called Timmy.
Well, what are the chances? Could it be the same fellow, I wonder? Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
I hear he's hiding in Ratai.
Oh, yeah? Where in Ratai?
I don't know. You'll have to find him yourself.
Sounds like a pile of horseshit to me.
You have an encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. And no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First, prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
All right, I'll tell you where he is.
Really? Why would you do that?
We're all Christians here, aren't we? Why not help thy neighbour? Especially if he pays 2 score groschen.
Ha! You wouldn't be my cousin by any chance. I'll give you 2 dozen, no more. Half now, and half when we find him.
Deal. I've no idea where he is. I reckon I'll have to try my luck elsewhere.
Think you can get away with that? Take my coin and then say you know nothing? Where the fuck is he?
You don't know.
The one who has the upper hand.
True.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What's come crawling up?
Is that the best you can do?
Ah! You nearly killed me!
I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. You're dead!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did.
What are you talking about? You weren't there.
I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse hounds. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Why would I be trying to catch you out? For Christ's sake, man, they crucified Limpy Lubosh in Ujits. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Shit. What will I do? Shit. I don't know where their camp is.
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church! There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me. Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill from the castle, there's a path there round some barns, I think. It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned. Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big beech tree. Or was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there. After a while you'll see a bridge. And it's right there. Easy as you please.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
But you won't tell nobody about Neuhoff, right? You promised. Oh no, bugger. I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
No, don't worry. But in future, find some other way to make money. Like honest work.
Thanks. Oh.
That girl at the windmill.
Hi, Mirka. Did you talk to her? What did she say?
She told me you're as thick as a fence post and always getting dragged into some mischief.
Did she? Yeah, she's probably right.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
I went to Ujit, where they told me I could find Lubosh, only someone had murdered him. It seems they're trying to cover their tracks and get rid of witnesses.
Indeed. The whole affair's becoming ever more suspicious. Have you any further clues?
I found out about another one of them, a crony of Limpy Lubosh's. They call him Riki, and he comes from Nadechko.
You're doing a good job, but you need to be careful. Have you found this Riki fellow?
I'm afraid my news isn't good, sir.
I might have expected as much. Tell me the worst.
This Riki fellow was hiding out in the woods, and his former accomplices really did want to kill him because he, Limpy Lubosh and others deserted them in Neuhof. It seems they wanted no part in the killing. Anyway, Riki told me they were hired by a bandit they call Runt. He's the one who stole your sword. Those murdering whoresons weren't after loot. They just wanted to do damage. And the worst thing is, they have an encampment in the area, and they're getting ready to make more trouble.
Sakra. Anything else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Sir, I've been to Ujitz, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
May the Lord watch over you. Wait! I need to talk to you! You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz half dead, aren't you?
Yes, that'll be me. Why?
The lady of the castle was asking after you. She wants to talk to you.
Ah.
Very well. May the Lord watch over you.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
It will be...
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujitz.
You said a roan from Ujitz?
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
Wine? A roan?
Thank you. I just wish there were others here I could trust.
...92, ha entrado hoy por los pelos, pero ha entrado, y a ver si tiene suerte. Solo vamos a abrir top 100 y mis récords. Ilicic, vale, muy bien, el partido contra el Atalanta, 5-0 al Milan, golazos, no sé qué, pero a nadie le importa un Ilicic, ¿verdad? Vamos a la derecha, vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí. Bueno, pues tenemos otra vez a Ilicic y tenemos a Vanega. Muy bien, el Sevilla, tal, no sé qué, pero Vanega, pues no, dos caminantes, pero no. Vale, Company, bueno, otro más que camina, que no le importa absolutamente a nadie, ¿eh? Y un top 100, chicos, que podemos tener 4 jugadores que no sirven para nada. Efectivamente, y encima se repite en Company Vanega. Lamentable. Bueno, sobre 100.000 tiene 2, sobre Ultimate de 125.000. Aitor y Manol, el top 1 de España, en rojo. Tío, el primero. Elite 2, chicos. Esto son 26 victorias. Me la mamé. Es que hasta lo voy a poner. Me hice 26 victorias este fin de semana, macho. Que me la mamé bastante. ¡Claro! 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 ¡Sí, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Me lo merezco! ¡Me lo merezco por esta! ¡Vamos, tío! ¡Vamos! ¡Rico! ¡Chicos! Es que siempre su me gusta. 100.000 likes, ya está. He mamado. Necesito hacer cambios.